I didn't confront Sarah that night, or the next day. I needed her to think everything was normal. While she slept, I started building my case. Every email Marcus and I had ever exchanged, every shared document, every version history timestamp on every single file going back 18 months, screenshots of every conversation where I had described the app to him in detail before he ever claimed to have the idea. I had 47 pieces of documented evidence organized into a single folder. I also quietly moved my savings into an account she didn't know about. 2 weeks later, I called a lawyer. Her name was Diane. She was 60 years old, 5 feet tall, and had the energy of someone who had been absolutely destroying people in courtrooms for 30 years. She looked at my evidence folder for 25 minutes without saying a word. Then she looked up. This is one of the cleaner intellectual property theft cases I've seen. They made it very easy for us. I almost cried right there in her office. We filed the following Monday. I also moved out of the apartment that weekend while Sarah was visiting her mother. Left a single note on the counter. It said, "I know," and so does my lawyer. I never spoke to her again. The company's legal team contacted Diane within a week. They had seen the evidence. They knew exactly what Marcus had done. And they knew that going to court would be significantly more expensive and significantly more public than settling. 4 months after I was fired, I sat in Diane's office one more time. The settlement was signed, $83,000. Marcus was terminated the same afternoon, walked out of the building with a cardboard box while the entire floor watched. Diane told me later that he had tried to negotiate keeping his job. They laughed at him. But here's the part I think about the most. While the lawsuit was processing, I had a lot of free time. And I used it. I started digging into Marcus's past, really digging. Turns out Sarah was not the only one, not even close. He had done versions of this before. Different cities, different women, different lies, same pattern. I found 3 of them through old social media and mutual connections. I reached out to each one individually, explained who I was, shared what I knew. All 3 responded within 24 hours. We made a group chat. We called it the Marcus Recovery Fund. His new girlfriend found out within a week. His parents found out shortly after. And the tech industry in our city is surprisingly small. Word travels fast when 4 women are all telling the same story about the same man. Within 3 months, he was completely alone. No job, no girlfriend, no reputation, no friends. Just a man sitting alone with everything he deserved. He called me 8 months after it all ended. I watched the phone ring from my new apartment. Nicer building, better neighborhood. I had been hired 2 months earlier by a startup that had actually seen my original app pitch online. I'd posted it publicly the week the settlement was signed just to make sure everyone knew who really built it. They offered me a senior product role and equity. I let Marcus's call ring out. Then I blocked him. From a brand new phone, bought with his money.